At UK Flooring Direct, all of our products are designed for ease of installation, providing the correct procedure is followed. This video will guide you through the entire process, ensuring a trouble-free installation. Whilst this video demonstrates the use of power tools, the same effect can be achieved equally well using hand tools. A basic toolkit should include a spirit level, duct tape, a pencil, a combination square or straight edge and a tape measure, a pull bar, a handsaw and coping saw, a paint stirrer and roller, a tapping block, spacers, a hammer, a utility knife, and heavy-duty adhesive. To begin, please ensure that the site conditions are suitable and the subfloor is both dry and level. Prior to installation, check the products are free from defects and suitable to be laid. Remember, the fitter is the final judge. UK Flooring Direct recommends that a damp-proof membrane is used in all wood flooring installations over a concrete subfloor. When gluing down a wooden floor, a 2-part liquid damp-proof membrane must be used. To mix, please follow the instructions on the product. Pour out some of the DPM and paint on, ensuring complete coverage. Remember to lap it up the walls. Insert the adhesive sausage into the gun and pierce the top. Proceed to secure the nozzle. Cut the nozzle at an angle, then notch to create a V shape. While installing the first row, set out your adhesive battens about 150mm apart. Use a full board and place spacers to ensure a 15mm expansion gap is maintained. Choose a different length board to start your second row. This gives a naturally staggered effect. Keep checking that rows remain straight and the tongue and groove joints are tight to prevent problems later. At the end of a row, measure the length of board needed, using a spacer to maintain the 15mm expansion gap. Cut the board to size and insert it with the use of the tapping block. Continue to install the boards, maintaining the glue battens in a straight line across the floor. All door frame architraves must be undercut, using a waste-off cut as a height guide. Keep your handsaw flat and level whilst cutting the frame. Ensure you cut the architrave out using a chisel to remove scrap pieces. Now to measure and cut the board to fit. Use a pencil to mark just in line with the architrave and where the deepest point of the architrave is. Measure the depth of the architrave leaving your expansion gap, then mark this on your board. Use a combination square or straight edge to extend the vertical markings up to meet the horizontal marking, and join them up. Proceed to cut the board into shape and then install. Use an appropriate profile to finish the doorway, fixing it to the floor with a strong adhesive. Remember to allow for expansion between the base of the profile and the flooring. You may need to scribe your final row. Take a full board and lie it directly on top of the previous row, but in line with where your next board will need to be laid. Take a second scrap piece and push it against the wall. Using this as a guide, mark with a pencil all the way up the board, moving your guide piece along the wall as you go. By keeping the profile on the offcut, allows for an expansion gap. Before installing, ensure the expansion gap is 15mm. Once satisfied with the cut piece, insert and secure into place. Once the floor is laid, it must then be covered by a suitable edge profile or skirting board. On completion of your glue down installation, remember not to walk on the floor until the adhesive is cured. This is a brief installation guide. Every installation is individual and specific to each job and site. The installer should always refer to the installation guide from the manufacturer, found within the product they are using.